What's up?
Yo, on my dick, I'm a number one pick. She want me to crash the party. I go up on them every time. Niggas mad cause they suck, homie. Speak on game, rearrange your brain, don't try your luck, homie. Very elephant, so speed. Can't cut that bitch too needy. Can't name a bitch I need. Bitch, I'm Kobe with the 3P. I touch bands and repeat. She a trooper, she go out her way just to please me.
Now that was Ted's Rain. He's fire. Go check him out though. Okay. What's good? What do y'all want to talk about first? I think there ain't much shit going on, but yo, I assume y'all already saw that Kai Cenat shit. Sorry. We're gonna not cuss in the first 3 seconds so it doesn't get, you know how YouTube be, but yeah. I hope they don't do him like Travis Scott with it. Like, I don't know what the results are with like people getting injured, or hopefully no one passed away, but like, oh my God. You know how Twitter is, that they're gonna start blaming him, and it's like, bro, we're just trying to give out some PS5s and like gift cards, and then some riot went down, and it's like, bro, he didn't want that. It's not like he told everybody to storm the Capitol or whatever. He didn't tell everybody. The thing is, though, this just shows that, and we talked about how a lot of streamers, let's find some clips, but how a lot of streamers, they're getting these big deals from YouTube, like NBA contracts. Well, like, when an NBA player is in New York City, you don't see like huge riots going down like this. It's kind of regular. I mean, people might want to take pictures, but like just him giving out PS5s in Times Square, whatever, like starts this. It's crazy. So yeah, I mean, I don't blame him whatsoever. Let's check out Twitter, see what people are saying. NYPD says Kai Cenat will be charged with multiple counts after his attempted giveaway in New York City caused riots. So they're trying to get him for like inciting riots and what, unlawful assembly, something like that. Let's see what the sheriff got to say.
Some time to push him out. Some were arrested for a variety of different charges, but a lot of patience by the men and women of this department.
All right, Anthony DiLorenzo, Pix 11.
Yes, the influencer is charged. He's going to be charged with multiple counts, at least 2 counts of inciting a riot, unlawful assembly, and a few other charges.
Oh yeah, 10-10
Damn, wait, hold up. Let's check something. So, inciting riots, New York City. Let's see what kind of charge that is. I think one of his mugshots leaked. He was looking up like this. Like, he had to know. This is almost like a rapper. This just gives you more credibility. Like, yo, I was in jail for a day. It's all good. That's easy content. He'll probably get $1 million just off that. And he was giving away PS5s. He's looking good coming out of that. Kai Cenat has been charged, blah, blah, blah. I didn't even say that, bro. I didn't even say Kai Cenat. But let's see. Type of charge. I want to see. Okay, so it's a Class A misdemeanor. I don't think, like, a misdemeanor, I feel like you can get out on bail pretty easily. It's punishments under federal law include fines, imprisonment, up to 5 years, or both. He's probably got a good lawyer. He'll be chilling. Scripted? I wouldn't say scripted. He probably didn't want to see all of that go down. But it does show, again, like, how big he is. That he's got like 20 million followers on Twitch. And he can bring out that many people. People probably didn't even know who he was. And now he probably got so many more followers just off this whole ordeal. It's like good publicity in a way. Again, I hope that they don't blame him for anything that went down, because ultimately, again, some people probably just showed up, they probably thought it was like the whole, I'm not even going to mention it, but the riots in the pandemic where people saw people stealing shit from Gucci and all these designer stores, and they just wanted to join in, because when other people are doing it, it's like, it's kind of fair game. You can just put on your ski mask. People are already stealing shit. Like, you can just go in Walmart, take all the clothes. Not that I've done it. I don't have any experience in this, but like, it makes it way easier. Don't lock him up. That's crazy. But it's just New York. New York is wilding for sure. Let's see if there's any more. That is definitely not Kai. Let's see. Is there anything else? Like, you really telling me people jumping on cars like that is Kai's fault? No, Kai definitely did not be like, yo, jump on cars and destroy people's property. Dude's gonna walk outside of his day job and be like, damn, you just broke my Kia that I was doing like 24 months of payments on. Like, what makes you want to do this ever? God damn, broke his windshield. That's literally that's just buffoonery. Crazy. Is there anything else? Let's see. Someone stole a truck. Okay, so this is, wait, is this actually what went down? See, this is, again, because when you put too many people in one area, some shit is about to go down. So, I mean, I'm sure they didn't think that was going to happen, but I feel like AMP is just running YouTube and Twitch and everything, like social media, to the point where they can't even walk outside anymore. They got to walk like actual celebrities, like security around them, making sure nobody gets near them. I'm sure they had security, but to a whole nother level where like people can't even know where they are. Like if Travis Scott or Drake goes anywhere, their hotels, there's like paparazzi ready to take pictures. Like they low-key got to do that type of shit. Let's see. What's my take on Trippy pushing his album due to Drake, and how you feel about his new video? Have not watched his new video. Didn't he say it was something to do with like his label not accidentally not clearing songs? But then Drake didn't even drop. I think he only dropped like a piano remix of Hotline Bling with Billie Eilish. But yeah, I don't get it. Like, I just think there isn't that much hype for a Love Letter to You 5, to be honest. I feel like there might be not that many sales compared to his last project.
What's your take on Trippy pushing his album due to Drake? And how you feel about his new video Left for Dead?
Here's that one clip though. He said, August 11th, my label forgot to clear some records. Sorry. I just think he might be in a bad spot in his career. Like, I don't know if he's dropping like the trendy type music that he was doing before with, let's say, even Mansion Music, or what was the last one? Trip at Night. Was that it? Trip at Night? The one with like the rage songs? It's like he's going more old school, which he did have more old school type rap songs on his last project, but I feel like and then also like the full on singing tracks, which again, he does have those tracks in his old discography, but I just don't know if the fans are really, like the new gen fans really care too much about them. He's kind of in this weird predicament where he is an OG rapper, but he's not as solidified as Uzi and Cardi. So I'm sure he's going to sell well, but it's just not going to push the same numbers. You know what I mean? And we always talk about how like he kind of compares himself to them, which I don't think he can. Just for some reason, you can't like, sometimes that shit just happens. It's random. Like Uzi and Cardi, they just have it for some reason. Now, it could be because of the music and like the branding and everything, but Trippy just hasn't had that. I feel like a lot of times he's giving out his cosigns a lot too. So is Uzi though. But Uzi just has mega hits where, again, he's solidified forever. No matter when he drops, it's going to do well. Like, whether or not you say his sales are not at his peak music anymore, but still, with Trippy, I don't know. What did Trip at Night did, like, what, 80 or 70 something K? Like, I could see it maybe even doing, I mean, it's a Love Letter to You 5, so since it's part of the series, it'll probably do decent because that series always does well. Like there's a lot of nostalgia behind it. But at the same time, I just don't know if it'll do as well as like a Love Letter to You 4, which I think it like 100K, something like that. Let's see. We actually, I want to check out Trippy's new song. What did he do? Trippy Left for Dead. Let's see what he's working with. 66K, bruh. And it was a day ago. What are his Spotify numbers looking like? Because I don't know if that's good for Trippy. I feel like he should be at like a mil. All right, we're going to Spotify. Bruh. I don't know if this is updated. Because again, this dropped last night. Or maybe 2 nights ago. August 4th. So, yeah. No. That means not yesterday night, but the night before. Right? Because August 4th would be, or August 5th would be midnight tonight. 14,000, bro. 14,000. That's not good. That's not good at all. Let's see if he got like a placement on anything. Like Rap Caviar or something. Appears on, let's see, playlist. Yeah, bro. Okay, he might be on Rap Caviar. Let's see. Trippy. Last Days is on there. That was his other single. How's that doing? Singles, Last Days. All right, that's at 2 mil. So maybe they just haven't kicked in the promotion for Left 4 Dead. Yeah, I just don't know if the music hits as hard as it used to. Like at this point, he kind of making, when you're making songs like you once were before, and there's nothing. I guess that completely retracts from our argument where we want certain artists to go back to their old sound, which makes them, you know, like the unique flavor that they once had. But once they do that again, it just doesn't hit the same. So I don't really know what they should do. Honestly, it just comes down to, are you making good music? And Left 4 Dead, like I don't know. I haven't even heard it, so I can't really say much, but we're gonna listen to it right now, so I'll tell you. Let's see.
Electrolyte, instant hydration.
I don't know, bruh.
They say it's hard to fall in love. I can't just leave it how it was. This shit is tearing me apart. I'm getting weaker every breath I take without you. Wish it hit the bed, you let me forget. I miss the tricks she used to do in my bed. You switch so quick I couldn't even comprehend. You show me why I can't be fucking around with love. I try so hard to fake a smile. It feels like clouds keep raining down. Shit ain't the same second time around. I won't stop you finally. I was good till you finally loved and I lost. They say it's hard to fall in love. I can't just leave it how it was. This shit is tearing me apart. I'm getting weaker every breath I take without you. Wish it hit the bed, you let me forget. I miss the tricks she used to do in my bed. You switch so quick I couldn't even comprehend. You show me why I can't be fucking around with love.
All right, so it's not bad. It's just kind of like a regular song. Like to me, it doesn't go anything crazy, but maybe the numbers just haven't updated or something like that. But I feel like when you drop singles, yeah, the emo rap and shit might hit because of that's kind of how he blew up. He was known as one of the emo rappers. But I just don't know if emo rap is really as popular anymore. So I just like, I personally am not a fan of emo rap anymore, just because I'm tired of, like, I don't want to be sad, bro. I don't really have any breakup issues like that. I don't know. I never really did. So it was kind of just me forcing myself to be sad, listening to music. But yeah, again, when you drop a single, it kind of needs to be more poppy. And this emo rap is more poppy, but like more up tempo. I don't know if that was the route to take. I feel like you should drop snippets and like see which one hits, or like drop a couple SoundCloud songs, see what people are thinking, leak a couple tracks. I don't know. I feel like that's the best method. I sound like a broken record though. I feel like I say that all the time. All right, y'all want me to listen to Lil Skies? Okay, Lil Skies, wake up. I'll listen to a part of it. I'm not gonna lie. By the way, the Skies fans are so fucking annoying. I hate y'all. I literally hate y'all. That's all I have to say. Like, there's no even. I don't even have to explain myself. Just like all the Little Skies fans who like literally just dick ride in the comments. I don't get it. Like, what are you dick riding? This shit is mid.
Wake up, no I ain't wake up. Honestly, I've been grinding, try to get my cake up. Can't take no pay cuts. We done showed them they can't tame us. They couldn't break us. Stay down, fuck being famous. Try and get that cake up. I walk in the Mary, then I mix with Marc Jacobs. You try to walk a mile up in my shoes, you better lace up. I ain't worried about that bitch, I had to buy a lace front. I'm a stuff for all them niggas who said I done changed up. Yeah, different type of bag, gotta keep it on the low. Different type of swag, I'ma give it to.
It's good. What you're telling me I'm hating? Look, I never said it was bad. I just said mid, bro. Mid is not bad. If something is trash, like I'll tell you if it's trash. I never said it was trash. I just think that it's nothing crazy. Like I'm not sitting here like, yo, I gotta put this on my playlist, bro. No, it's just kind of like wake up, cake up, wake up.
How you walk inside the jewelry store, ain't buying nothing for your bro. I find it kind of funny. They say they
Skithy. Sick at it, brah.
was getting money. You see they jumping dick to dick, remind me of a bungee. I'm pouring up a double cup, you know I like it muddy. And no, you can't come over here, cause you are not my buddy. I'm way from outer space, I need my space. You can't come in my atmosphere, I promise you'll get beaten here. You know this shit is different. Oh my nigga, we don't show no fear. I done got some different diamonds shining like a chandelier. I be sipping lean by the pint, no.
You say something about, you say this, but Cardi is legendary. Yes. Now, I'm not going to tell you every single Cardi song I love, because I don't necessarily love every Cardi song. However, there's a difference between doing something like different, and that's what, like, I like unique shit. Even if it's not necessarily the greatest thing ever, I appreciate when somebody's trying to do it differently. Kind of even like with Uzi and Pink Tape. I didn't necessarily like all those rock songs, but I was like, okay, I get what you're doing here. But like, this just sounds like like a SoundCloud rapper could have done this. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing crazy. Whereas Cardi, again, like, you never know what you don't know what you're gonna expect or like even get or listen to it. So that's why I like it. It's more of an experience rather than we're just listening to a song that probably another rapper could easily make.
I can't fuck with beer. Niggas say they fuck with me, but honestly don't want them near. I can see it in his eyes, he ain't a man, he's showing fear. They telling me that I am different, I am me, stop being weird. Going out the ways, guess I'm stuck in my ways. No, I don't wanna talk to nobody, that's not my style. I'm trying to get out of here, I'ma be gone for a while. They say they want beef, but I'm black and white like a cow. I'm running up the miles. Wake up, no I ain't wake up. Honestly, I've been grinding, try to get my cake up. Can't take no pay cuts. We done showed them they can't tame us. They couldn't break us. Stay down, fuck being famous. Try and get that cake up. I walk in the.
I'm trying to figure out when I ever searched Lil Yachty gay. What the fuck? When did I ever search that?
Then I mix with Marc Jacobs.
Or even who is Sophia? I definitely did not do these. Somebody else did this shit.
Try to walk a mile up in my shoes, you better lace up. I ain't worried about that bitch, I had to buy a lace front. I'm a stuff for all them niggas who said I done changed up. Yeah. Put diamonds in the cross, diamonds in my teeth.
Lil Yachty gay POV Bukkake.
I'ma smile when I floss. I ain't rocking Hugo, but they know that I'm a boss. Different kind of swag, you can tell when I walk. Yeah, he different how he talk. I'm on point like a hawk. Gotta pay attention, they gon' try to take me off. Niggas see me out in public, they can't play me soft. How I feel when you got that record deal. Well, I just kept it 100, I need 100 mil. Not worrying about you people, I'm not caring how you feel. Let's only keep it true, this shit can get so real.
All right, I'll give it to him. It wasn't that bad. Like, it was cool. It was cool, like, chill music just to have playing in the background. But again, like, it was nothing crazy, okay? I'm not going to go call my mom and be like, yo, I just found the greatest song ever. You're not going to be sending this to your boys who don't listen to Lil Skies and be like, yo, this is the one, bro. And it's like, if you're dropping a single, that's kind of what it's supposed to be. Although he could just be doing the young boy method at this point, because I know he's been dropping a lot lately. So he could just be dropping songs like he wants since he's independent, I believe. Look at this. He's independent, just under his own label. I think it's called like Let Me Call You, something like, I don't know. All We Got label. That's his label. So yeah, it was a little bit better than mid. It was a decent song. Just again, nothing crazy. I don't know where the dick riding is coming from. That's all I'm saying. And mostly I push back because of the dick riding. Like, if somebody's telling me something is literally 10 out of 10 and I hear something and it's like, even if it's a 7.5, I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? It pisses me off, honestly. If you're saying everything's amazing and it's just not. Now, if you said it's decent, I'd be like, yo, this is cool. Like, it's more about expectations. When you go into a room and somebody tells you like, oh, there's some hoes in there, but like, they're nothing crazy. And you go in there, it's like what you expect. You're like happy with it. But if they tell you there's some bad bitches there twerking and shit, and it's just mid, you're like, what the fuck? This is trash. Let me leave. Let me go to a different club. Right? Okay. So Lil Yachty, he dropped some new music videos, Slide, and then I think he officially dropped the new AMP cipher that he did. We're just giving everybody ad revenue here. YouTube blocked all my YouTube ad blockers.
I need more coverage.
State Farm is there for your what ifs.
What if?
The hell? I just watched the new Super Mario movie, so this reminds me of Luigi's Mansion.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. See Disney's Haunted Mansion, now playing only in theaters.
Yeah. He got it took and he said it was cool. I could tell it was definitely an issue. Back home we be swinging with pistols. If it's small, let me know it's an issue. If you're pretty, I'ma hide the kiss you. If you're ugly, I hit from the bin ass. I'm a nut on a bow and I'm finna ass. Let the whole world know I'm a min ass. Sipping on drink.
See, here's already the new Lil Yachty flow, like that fin ass. See, that's just something unique. Lil Skies, do something.
Swinging a rack, still in a rack, pulling a track. Yeah, keep it intact. All of my niggas know just how to act. These niggas out like they never had bitches. These niggas ain't keeping it player, okay? Bring that shit out the square. Ain't even playing it fair. Ain't gotta worry, ain't saying shit.
And the beat is so much better. It's not just some like flute shit.
Like I wasn't even there. Hit from the back and I put out that hair, so I bought him some new one. Okay? Yeah, look on my hip and it stuck to the side like I used me a glue gun. Moving them racks around, ain't tripping, I give me some new ones. Yeah, throw out them 20s and 10s, I'm keeping them pink and them blue ones. How you a shooter on God, he know he ain't shoot none. My stopper cannot go to Canada, he has a new son. Wait, what's they stats? This ain't facts, them ain't racks at all. I move around, strong garment, like I'm jacking off. Bitch,
What the
fuck a friend.
Like Quagmire, with that one episode where he discovered corn, and then his like one arm is just like. Ugh.
All these rap niggas is weird. My legs never been in no mirrors. For these rap niggas, I'm serious. Fuck off. Fuck 'em all. Sliding in that road, sliding in that cat, sliding with that nine, sliding with that tech, sliding with that hoe, sliding with that bitch, sliding with my dog, sliding with my stick, slide.
He is getting like super hype in the music video. I feel like he can move a little bit slower just to go with the actual song, but he's like raging up there.
Slide, yeah. What's the word? What's the talk? What they really saying? 1,000 Superman pills wrapped up in saran. She been begging her brain friends. Fuck it, let them in. Maxing out on craps, sliding around with straps. Yeah, I put that shit up on the map. Fuck on, yeah, okay. I'm sliding with my bitch, sliding with my bitch. My bitch got 4 seats, but I use 2 to hold my riches. Yeah, wait till I can't remember that time I washed some dishes. Play with us, we step on shit, yes, we burn bridges.
And look, again, for all the little skies, dick eaters who are in the chat, I'm not saying this is anything crazy either. Y'all are like getting ready to compare so much, and I'm like, again, nobody came in here and said, yo, this is the best Lil Yachty song ever, and they're not dick eating it as much as y'all are. So that's what I'm saying. When there's like lower expectations, like this is just a chill Lil Yachty song, nobody was really like telling me anything crazy about it. Now I come in, I'm like, okay, this is a good song. Whereas the Little Skies one, you guys were like forcing me to listen to it, and then it like, y'all get it. It literally, you're just fucking 14 years old and can't, I don't know, don't have any personality other than just dick eating Little Skies. That's literally all it is. But yeah, cool Lil Yachty song. I wouldn't say anything crazy, but I feel like that's what Lil Yachty does now. He just drops little 2-packs. There's no expectations. It's kind of just, here's some songs, go fuck with it, and then that's that. Okay? That's all. Anyway, so I wanted to read into this one Lil Uzi thing where there was, for some reason, a lot of controversy, but I always talk about this. How he was talking about how all religions are a cult, okay? And I just want to let y'all know. First of all, actually, I want to look up what the cult definition is, just so I'm in the right here, because I could be totally wrong. A system of religious veneration. Jesus Christ, what does that mean? Veneration. Great respect, reverence. Okay, so that just means strong religion and devotion directed towards a particular figure or object. So you're telling me, let's go back to the Uzi thing, what he said that was so controversial, okay? Now, people have this connotation about cults being like, oh, they have to sacrifice children and drink their blood so they live forever, yada, yada, yada. But ultimately, literally, like any faction that worships a higher being of sorts, from the definition we just read, is a cult. So anyway, he said, do these people think me being satanic is what helps my success, or that I'm trying to force people into an occult? I volunteer, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. But any type of religion is some type of cult, Uzi argues calmly. Being Christian is a cult. You all meet at a place to pray and worship. Facts. Facts. And then some people are arguing and shit on Instagram, not necessarily on Twitter. I don't know. Maybe that just has to do with the intelligence level on certain apps. But literally speaking, and I one of Bella's friends came over the other day. I was trying to like, not necessarily disprove her entire ideology, but I was just like, yo, how do you know any of this shit in the Bible happened? Okay, that's what I have an issue with. I don't care if people believe in God. I think that's admirable. But at the same time, when you be telling me I'm wrong or anything, when I'm just saying I have no idea what's going on up in the universe, something created the Big Bang or something created the universe from non-existence to existence, but like y'all don't know shit and you're trying to tell me just because you read a book. Okay, now I'm not, again, I was born Christian, Catholic and Presbyterian, mom and dad, but it's crazy, man. And I don't know how they do it. And also these religious people, they so here's the thing. We've talked about it so many times. Religion was created because that's when church and state were synonymous. The church ruled the nation, or whatever section of the world they were in, okay? What's the easiest way to control people? To have them do exactly what they're told or have the same morals and beliefs as you want them to, okay? So you write a goddamn book and you tell them, read this or you're going to hell. They scare tactics. They say you get a vaccine or you're going to die or you're going to kill people. Okay? This shit is going on. It's been going on for all of time. So that's why I just have this kind of questioning of what is the actual motivation behind churches. I understand a lot of people just like to believe in God, and I do believe the morals and beliefs a lot of times are correct in that we should be good people, not steal, not sin or whatever. But at the same time, just because you don't believe in God, which I do believe in a higher being, you're going to hell. That's trying to scare somebody into believing what you believe, or you are going to have a bad like afterlife, which again, we have no idea what happens after the afterlife. So why do I even talk about religion? Why are you in this chat, bro? I don't know. It's just something I'm interested in. I don't always want to be talking about, oh, you want me to read one of the donations here? Bob, let me oil you up. Bob, I met Cardi in 2019 era and he kissed me. Like, what do you want me to do here? Of course, I'm going to fucking talk about whatever I want to talk about. This is my stream. I'm not even trying to... We already listened to all the shit that y'all wanted to listen to, but I'm just trying to... I just wish... This is all I want. I just try to spread my ideas. I'm not saying I'm correct. I just want other people to start thinking about the world autonomously, okay, in their own way, instead of just following bullshit online or... That's all I do. I just question shit all the time. I think everybody should do that. Otherwise, we're not going to progress as a society. And then see now everyone's like, oh, Lil Shine album. I actually will listen to that eventually. I just got to figure out a time period because it is all plug and B. I can only handle plug and B for like a certain amount of time before it just starts turning into the same shit. But we can listen to a couple songs. Let me see. Lil Shine is it on SoundCloud. Lil Shine. Lovesick. It's called Lovesick. How many songs? Okay, 8 songs. We can listen to that. We gotta listen to Icy Twat too.
Jalen go crazy.
I need some more water. Lil Shine. Lil Shine's starting his own cult too.
No more rainy day. Must have my feelings, I must get away. She kissed on my face.
Get away.
I just felt drink, ever seen Walk on J.
I feel like I'm in that one board game Candyland or whatever, like just going through. Get away. I feel like I'm actually in Super Mario that I just watched.
I gotta put up, but you know.
A Rainbow Road edit will be fire. Pierre Bourne needs to get up on his shit.
I want it to my heart getting colder as I'm getting older. She wanna tell me that I'm on. She think about it, I really careless. I'm so fucking careless. Laid up on my chest, love how we connect. I'm in these cuts, she kiss on my neck. My feelings hurt, I must recollect. I gave her my best time, she wanted sex. With the sauce, don't have mushrooms, got me cross-eyed.
I don't know why y'all be hating on me, when you're the ones that were spamming the chat to play this. I don't think it's that bad. Again, it's something different. Plug and B. And then y'all be attacking me, being like, bro, you're 27 listening to this shit. Was I going to listen to this on my own time? Y'all were the ones that said this. You were spamming me. My God. I can't do anything right. I swear to God. On the internet, I just be saying like facts. Like not all the time. A lot of times it's opinions. But sometimes I just be like saying, like reporting news. And then be like, you're fucking dick eating. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Can't even take a lunch on my, they know I'm so boss, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Look up in my vest if you wanna test. Leave my town with mobs, I can't take no threat. Just like quick, he'll get hit with lead. My partner's chop, ain't straight for that.
Alright, y'all are hating too much. Alright. The opium epidemic, which I actually agree with. I wanted to watch this video because I do think so many people be dick eating that. We all know it. Now people say I be dick eating, but no. It's just what's popping. I have my criticisms for all the opium wave as well. It's just that's what people watch. So we gotta watch it and or we got to listen to that type of music. And I do think it does run the underground. So there is merit there. But at the same time, with all these fits, like I asked y'all in my story on Instagram, like, yo, send me fits because I'm about to buy new clothes because I haven't done it in years. And I think I need to start suiting up like a real professional content creator and shit. But then I started getting some like Rick Owens and like, I don't know, some like some cat ears type sweater, and I'm like, dude, I'm fucking 27 years old. What? People are gonna laugh at me when I walk in somewhere and I'm rocking that. But anyway.
Let's say you're a rapper and you've been absolute trash for a minute now. You've bought your Hyperpop daily promos, you've bought promos to be in videos, you've done everything you could, and just when you're about to give up, a miracle happens. Your song just starts going fucking wild on TikTok. The song is at 1 million plays, labels are hitting you up, all of your friends that have been there for you the whole time are like, yay, this is awesome.
You finally did it.
And guess what happens next? Your head gets fucking boosted. You unfollow everyone. Friends, you never had those.
Start dressing in all black and getting Rick Owens and talking about fucking bitches in your designer clothes like Future with his Gucci flip-flops.
To begin with, they weren't rocking with you until you made that song, right? Now they're on your dick. Asian women that wear hysteric glamour are in your DMs begging you to pull up on them and give them a good round of that rapper meat. Your life has completely changed. Everything I just explained in that short story has happened to some of these rappers in one way or another. These rappers just think they're the coolest
facts
thing on the planet. They carry themselves like they're just the top dog because their quote-unquote friends want clout too. They're gonna dick ride them like it's the last dick they'll ever ride.
I do think that a lot of times people, I mean, I see it all the time, like when you start getting a little bit popping, I'm not saying anything crazy, but once you get a little bit of clout, I'm talking like 10K followers or 10K subs or some shit, people being like, yo, you're next up. And it's like, really? Okay, maybe not next up, but I'm saying like you saw the trajectory and it's like anyone could see that. It is so obvious. And then they think like, yeah, I've been supporting you since like, you know, you were a nobody, like help me out real quick, like I was your support. It's like, dude, you didn't do shit. So as much as, you know, these rappers do be turning on their friends, at the same time friends do be just dick eating sometimes. Like friends though, like quote unquote, more like acquaintances or internet people that are in fact dick eating, and then they like talk shit about you because you stop talking to them.
Right, and it just boosts their head up to such a crazy degree. Osama San has been making quite the impact within the past few days. Before I share my opinion on this, I just want to say, Osama San, you got some crazy ass songs, and your name is hard as shit. But I am gonna tell you right now, you are not Cardi, bro. I think a lot of these rappers need to hear that. You're definitely not a hood nigga, and you're not fucking Cardi. Like, bruh.
Damn. We always talk about this though. As an underground rapper, someone DM'd me today, they were like, they said the same thing about Osama San. And they were like, he's blatantly a Ken Carson clone or Cardi clone. I'm like, at the same time, nobody listens, or at least in this little niche, nobody will pay attention, or less people will pay attention if you don't ride that little trendy opium wave. So you kind of got to play the game a little bit. Okay? So that's the only way to blow, or one of the easiest ways to blow up. So you can't knock people for that, and then they can go off in their own route. Because again, music, like, I'm sure he could make different type of music, but would you rather get the money first and the clout and then switch lanes, or would you rather try and do it the hard route, playing this I'm gonna do shit differently, because there's no product market fit there, so the audience just isn't gonna listen to you, or less people will, and so then you won't be able to, like, you might not blow up that way.
Why are y'all forcing this weird ass nonchalant persona onto these?
And you're saying Yeet is unique. Well, remember, Yeet kind of, no offense, he was seen as this, like, rapping on a whole lot of red beats type rapper at the beginning. Now he carved his own lane, which he definitely is on with Benny X now, or I don't know what he's doing now, but like, he switched lanes after he solidified himself first. Like, that's what you gotta do. It's like the whole analogy where you can't help the people around you, or say, like, you want to give back to your home country, say in fucking Asia. You can't really help your home country in Asia until you get rich. So, like, make your money and then go do that. If you just go and give bags of rice at a small level, that's gonna do way less impact.
These people, man. I mean, I get it, you know. It's cool to seem like you just don't give a fuck about nothing, but bruh, y'all fail to realize the reason people really stick around is relatability. And not a lot of people can relate to the whole, oh, I'm such a popular loner, I'm so opium shit all the time. You know, some people actually have personalities that are different. I will say this though, right? On the other end, you know what? I kind of fuck with it, and I'll tell you why. These rappers that interact with their fans and shit will just straight lie to their faces and just think it's all good. Even though Cardi does the same shit, sometimes Cardi will just shut his fucking mouth for 2 years, make his music, and then come back. Artists will be like, yeah man, new music soon, I promise. In fact, they'll give a whole date and time, and that bitch will not drop. So sometimes the coolest thing to do is just shut the hell up until it's ready. But goddamn bro, y'all really out here acting like y'all have earned the place to do that, and act like that. You've got a couple of cool songs, max. In fact, save the world. What you gotta say about this shit, man?
It's not cool, and you niggas need to get jobs. Also, it literally makes no sense. Like, you haven't even earned the hype to be mysterious. So literally, it's like almost nobody knows you, and you're making it worse.
Wow, Save the World 1. You really devour.
I agree with that, but the mysterious vibe also kind of coincides with this celebrity-like image that you're trying to portray to the world, you know? So it does help. Like, look at Hard Rock and, like, I don't even know, the people that are underground coming up. You kind of gotta fake it till you make it, in a way. I understand, because if you talk too much, one, you can get, I don't know, exposed for something. I'm sure Twitter can find something on you, but then if you're talking too much, you become too common. Like, we see a lot of, like, we say why Cardi has more hype than Uzi, because Uzi be around taking pictures with people in New York all the time, or in the city, and when you're talking to the fans too much, like, it ruins that illusion that they're gods.
That take and left zero crumbs. I could kiss you right about now. And listen, this is the thing, right? Let's bring up Cardi, since you niggas really think that you're that guy. Incoming Glaze comments. Cardi has honestly perfected the craft of being mysterious as shit. He's capitalized on the fact that he doesn't do interviews too much. He doesn't drop, obviously. So he makes you niggas fiend and wait. When's Cardi gonna drop? I mean, there are people who deadass go to that man's Twitter. X every day just to see if he's liked something new. He's aware of how diehard you niggas are, so he just takes advantage of it. But on the other end, you've got niggas that really don't have an ounce of what Cardi has built, and it's like they've got an ego. For what? Fuck's sake. You can literally look at a nigga's picture.
But again, the egos help though, because the fans want it. As much as people hate how artists have egos, they also like it. it's just some like toxic attraction pause, you know? If they don't have an ego and again they're too common and nice, then like I'm not telling people to scam your fans with features and shit, but the ego again makes you seem like a god, like you're bigger than you really are.
And clearly tell that he's influenced by opium. Y'all remember when Dom Corleo had that OGM interview and he posted for women in LA to come sit in on the interview with him just to make himself seem cooler? Like, bruh, why do y'all care so much about the image, bro?
But see, that's the thing. Sometimes Dom Corleo be saying too much, and then that's what happened. The corn factor.
Coolio, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You seem like a cool dude, so I'm not gonna blank right now. But bro, it's okay to be yourself. I swear to God. You already spent most of your career copying everyone else's sound. You don't have to fake the image too. I mean, look at these girls, man. They look uncomfortable. Rappers, please do not gain 10 to 15,000 followers and think you're hot shit, then unfollow everybody. You're not him. You're literally not. Every time I go to an event in Atlanta that's like an underground event or whatever, where the worst artists ever.
That is true though. When you go to these underground events, like small ass rappers be thinking that, oh yeah, I'm making a movement in my city, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, bro, pull out your IG. It's like 400 followers. You're like, dude, come on. Like, I get these DMs all the time.
That I've heard in my life pay to perform their audible bullshit. They always act like they're just the coolest, best, hardest person in the room, being rude to the crowd, talking about why y'all not turning up and shit. Like, I'm finna leave. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I want you to leave. I mean, they all dress the same. They all act the same. You're literal sheep. You're not hard, bro. You're from the fucking Gwinnett suburbs, bro. Shut the fuck up. My fault. I really hate Atlanta. The whole nonchalant thing is the reason that I just care more about the art than the actual artist. Like, the idolization you guys put on these niggas is so weird to me, bro. Y'all be boosting their head up. But at the same time, you know, I kind of understand. You hear a crazy ass song from an artist and you may just want to get to know more about the person that made it. I get it. But bruh, I'm gonna put some blame on y'all too, actually. Stop hyping these niggas up and dick riding them to this extent. For example, if I were to say right now, oh, Rich Amiri is one of the worst rappers I've ever heard in my fucking life, somebody in the comments would be like, you're tweaking, bro. Rich Amiri over Cardi. Rich Amiri over my mom.
I saw some memes today on Twitter, I think, comparing Rich Amiri to Chief Keef, and I was like, bro, what? Where do you get that comparison whatsoever? Like, that's not the same. I don't even get the, like, I completely agree with the dick riding shit that UVXCX is saying, but actually I'm completely agreeing with him. I don't get where the Chief Keef comparison comes from. Anyway.
Like, bro, make sure you clean up the cum from your lip too. The reason they act like this is because people put them on such a high pedestal, because half the time it's always some nigga that's barely made it yet and acts like they're the coolest thing. You're literally working.
I feel like also I've seen a lot of opium hate lately, and a lot of hate for Destroy Lonely, a lot of Ken Carson. I feel like the tides are turning a little bit. So I think Cardi does need to drop something to spice it up and give like a new image, a new blueprint for these rappers to copy and follow. Because I don't know if like the all black shit is going to ride for that much longer, since people are getting exposed for just riding that trend, you know? I know it's still on top. I know opium's still killing the game, and they're the top label, at least for upcoming artists. But I'm just saying, there's a certain point that you can ride the wave until it dies out and it gets corny. I don't think Cardi will ever be seen as corny, but I'm just saying, like, the underling artists, that is.
Looking backwards. I don't know. Just please stop.
Where did you get me hating on Ken? I was just telling you objectively, I've been seeing a lot of hate for like snippets being like, yo, this sounds the same, which I agree with, but I didn't even say that before you started saying that I was hating.
Stop thinking you're cooler than you actually.
That's another thing about dick riders. You say anything, you say like facts. I was arguing with someone on DMs today. I'm like, you are biased. You have a profile picture of said artist that you're talking about. So I can't even believe your opinion on anything, because I just know whatever's coming out of your mouth is just going to be dick eating that artist. Like, you got to have like even if you have an anime profile picture, that has a higher opinion or a more credible opinion, because at least I don't know which artist you're dick eating at the time.
actually are, man. I promise you, people will like you more if you just be yourself. Have a little humor, you know? I will say with the whole barely on the internet thing, I completely get that. The internet is toxic as shit. Most of the people you come across are just awful human beings, so I get barely being on social media. But that doesn't mean you have to be a mysterious opium vampire god. You can literally just be yourself and call it a day. You can date the origin of this mysterious shit back to MF Doom, literally never showing his face because he just wanted his entire personal life to be kept a secret. Fuck's sake. We didn't even know this man died until like a year after he was gone. Bones did it too when he revamped from Elmo the Kid to Bones, and he just became this.
There just needs to be a new blueprint. Because it's hard to come up in this game. There's so many rappers on SoundCloud that are trying to make it. And the only blueprint that seems to be working is that mysterious shit. So we need somebody to blow up like on TikTok or I don't know, like with their funny antics or just their personality and their music, of course, that's not mysterious. And then people will understand like, yep, I could do that too. But right now, it just seems to be the only thing that's working.
Emo ass, barely show my face to post anything ass nigga. And by the way, that's no disrespect to Bones. I love Bones. But the thing is, MF Doom and Bones earned it. Because their fans be fiending for them. You niggas will start doing this shit when you get a little bit of traction. Bro, you haven't earned shit. Calm down, bro. Keep posting your little snippets, keep posting the fit pics, and keep going live on Instagram. Interact with people, bro. Just because you're a little popular does not make you the coolest nigga on earth. I swear to God. You're not A-list, bro. Yes, I'm a fucking hater. I asked my Instagram.
Yeah, I think he's hating a little bit. I do think the mysterious thing helps. Like if an artist were to be going live, I think Lil Yachty even said it. He stopped streaming video COD or something because it made him less rapper-esque. I don't know what the exact quote is, but like it ruins the illusion of like if people are watching you every day, sure you'll get a lot of super fans from that because you're interacting with them, but then there's so many clips and everything that when you do drop a song, there's already so much content out on you that like people lose interest. Because I feel like when rappers communicate, when you put it only in the songs, that increases the demand for said music for them to listen to it. Because that's why like everybody tunes into the Cardi music because they're kind of trying to see like what voice he's using and all this. But if Cardi was streaming every day, then they would already know what kind of vibe he's on.
Followers who they think takes the mysterious thing too far, so let's actually run through a few of them, even though a lot of y'all kept saying the same names. Any nigga in opium. To be fair, all the opium niggas literally have to abide by this image. Cardi didn't start this, but he definitely dwells in it. The image is literally played the fuck out. In fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if between now and next year, they switch this image up and start being less mysterious because of.
I agree with you. You can't be mysterious when you don't have the work to show for it. Like you need good songs. Once you have a good song though, like you can be mysterious, you know? Because then people are waiting on that next one. But you can't do it too early or else people will just lose interest because it's not even being mysterious at that point. It is just you're quitting or like you're not giving enough content. You need to be solidified before you be mysterious.
How popular it's actually gotten. But then again, maybe not, because it's literally like you built an entire label around this image of anarchy and vampires and I don't give a fuck. Honestly, here's a hot take. Actually, it's not even that much of a hot take, but the whole opium aesthetic, like cathedral churches and emo and nighttime, like all that shit, it's corny as fuck.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Again, I know it's cool still, but soon, I don't know if it'll be a year or two, something will happen where like people are like, oh fuck, we need to get off this wave because so many people, like it's getting oversaturated at this point. Every upcoming rapper is rocking this dark aesthetic.
Like, why the fuck would you want to be in a cage while the guy in your label who has a leadership position performs music on top of you? I get it, you know, it got people talking. Me personally though, I ain't doing that shit. Everybody has rode this wave into the ground to the point to where you honestly look more corny doing it now if you aren't actually in opium. So Fago. I don't really think Fago was playing into the.
I don't think Fago's really doing that. I think he's solidified where he can rock his own shit. And I don't think he does like the all black Like he's got what, like white hair now? He had pink hair. Like he was never with it.
Mysterious persona. I just think bro was locked in a basement for 2 years, because if y'all remember, before he signed, that man was going live on Instagram almost like once a week, posting snippets, interacting with fans. Then he gets with Cactus Jack and it all just stopped. I just think he was super focused on how his first project would sound under the label, and that in turn made it seem like he was being mysterious, because for a while it was just fucking radio silence from him, with the occasional new music soon type post. So I can't even say that about Fago. Hard Rock, I mean, I heard this man was in the military or some shit. I don't know if that's true, but like, then again, he may just be focusing on this next project. I do kind of see why this person said this though, because he doesn't follow fucking anybody and he doesn't usually post anything. So
Hard Rock, I feel like takes Mysterious to a whole nother level, but I did hear that he was dropping a tape this month. Now take that with a grain of salt, because I don't know, like shit can change, or I don't know how credible the source is. They definitely are plugged in though, so I think it's credible, but it's more like, will Hard Rock actually pull through with it is a different question, because you know how rappers be delaying shit.
I kind of get the whole, you know, oh, he's barely on the internet, he's so mysterious, but like, that's not really valid here. If there's anything to take from this, if you just so happen to start going up, don't forget where you came from, bro. It's really common advice. Like, being this weird emo loner and romanticizing being a loser isn't that fucking cool. What is cool is the guys like Uzi who kind of do both. Like, obviously we don't hear too much from this man before his rollouts, but he still finds a way to be on rap pages with some random side quest shit he'd be doing, or anything. I'm out of things to whine about.
Again, I just think that boils down to Uzi is the man. He made bangers, so he will forever be a GOAT. Like, anything he does will be headline news, just because, again, he made such big songs. So I don't know if people can use his blueprint though.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with his takes. I think there are nuances to it, but I'm sure he's aware of that as well. It's more like just the game fucked up right now. We need a new blueprint. That's really the main thing. Final Boss music. Kai Cenat. We already talked about Kai. I hope he's good, honestly. That's such a tragedy. Like, just, you're trying to give away PlayStations and then riots happen. I'll drop the clip later though. Start a label. I'm trying, man. I low-key might have to start my own label, because these labels are slow as fuck with the payments. I'm trying to get all these like pages posted so they can like start promoting these artists, but it just takes, I don't know. It like takes a week for them to actually send, and then the Twitter pages and Instagram pages get mad at me, and I'm like, dude, I'm not even sending the payments. But I might have to bankroll my own label. It's just I can't necessarily collect all the royalties, like the publishing and shit myself. So you gotta be back. Like, the label's got like a monopoly on music for sure. Not necessarily on the resources, but just knowing the whole system on the back end, where I don't want to deal with all that. So yeah. All right, I feel sick because it's getting late. It's 1 a.m. Boy's gonna go to sleep, but I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow as well. I'm gonna try and post more videos on the main channel as well, just because, just feel like it, you know. That's what I'm doing nowadays. Just do what I feel like every day. All right, so I'll talk to y'all later. Okay. Peace out, clappy. Nice.